Just wanted to share with you the view from my parents' house, and that's just Galway Bay. And there's Shauna, and there's our Ben. Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? So we're going to exercise, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. So guys, we are going to attempt jogging around this pitch, all the way around, for the exercise for today. So we're going to start by walking, warming up. One thing I read on the internet is that you walk slow and you slowly build up a bit quicker speed, then do our stretches, and then off we go jogging. Okie dokie. This is how we look beforehand. Okay. Let's see how we look after. Guys, we've just done one lap, so we're going to try for a second. Okay. We did the second lap. I don't think we can do another, can we? No. Even Ben is thirsty. So that was hard. The second one was hard, so I'll show you again where we've ran all around the outside of the pitch. So like starting here all the way around to where I am now. Twice. So we are tired. I think we're going to go to the beach so we can show you what Galway Bay Beach looks like. I'm sure you've heard the song. Have you ever gone across the sea to Ireland? Or maybe at the closing of the day you'll see the moon go down on Claddagh and watch the sun come up on Galway Bay. Or is it the sun come up on Claddagh? I don't know. If you know, leave a comment down below. Okie doke, so we'll show you the beach, and hopefully we'll be looking less red and out of breath by the time we get there. Bye bye. So guys, here we are at the beach, but it's high tide today. So the tides come really in, so usually it's further back and we'd be able to walk right down. Ben's crying because we're throwing stones in for him, and when he can't get them, he goes into a depression. So this is where I grew up. This was my playground. I just see finger marks on the camera. But this was my playground, and this is where I used to come with my friends playing, or by myself for just some quiet time. I was an only child back then, and I'm not anymore. She's saying I can't complain, which I can't. But my brother is with my husband. They've gone to a Galway United football match tonight. So me and Shauna have had a real girls' day in town. So I'm going to just turn you around, because why look at me when you can be looking at some beautiful scenery? And that island way across there is also called Rat Island. And when the tide is low, you can actually walk across to it. Which, you know, in all the, like, I'm 26 years in Galway, and I've never walked to that island, and it's definitely a goal. So this summer I'm walking out there, and you know what, I'm going to bring the camera and you're going to come with me. So that's a deal. And the island way over there, I don't know if you can see it, that's called Mutton Island, and that's where there's a lighthouse over there and a museum and everything. And there's Ben playing, and over there is the docks where all the boats come in. So here we are in Galway Bay, and those rocks that Sean is on right now, many a day was passed of me doing exactly the same thing, walking on those rocks. I used to call it the Giant's Causeway, because at that time and at that age I thought it was the Giant's Causeway. But it was such good fun, you know, walking and you can't touch the ground. And Shauna was telling me today that she just did the same thing with Anthony, our brother, a few days ago. And she's just found something in between the rocks. So a little, what is it? It's like
a gladiator.
A little gladiator. Say hello, Ben. So that's that. I'm actually videoing today on my brother's flip camera. So I'm actually liking it. I just want to see how it uploads and how it looks and the quality, because I'm thinking of getting one since I'm vlogging a lot more. And I'll definitely need to either borrow Anthony's flip or have my own for when I'm running the marathon in June. And the news on that is, I thought I'd be running it alone. But no, it turns out now that a lot of girls from work, a lot of my work colleagues, want to join me for support and just for a bit of an outing. And they're saying that we're going to walk the marathon or run it. I want to kind of half run, half walk. And that afterwards we'll all go out for a meal together and then travel back down to Galway. Dublin's, you know, maybe 3.5 hours away by bus from Galway, so it would be nice. So I don't know what she's playing at. She's just kind of rooting in the rocks. She's such a tomboy. The last time we were here, she found half a crab and she was walking around holding it. Ugh. Are you having a good day?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi to YouTube?
Hey.
And you know who you could say hi to? Say hi to Beth in Texas.
Hi, Beth in Texas.
And tell her to do her checks.
Do her checks.
Do your checks.
Do my checks.
Tell her to do her checks.
Do her checks.
Do your... I'm trying to get her to say, Beth in Texas, do your checks.
Beth in Texas, do your checks.
Hey, high five! So I've been watching back on some of the videos that I've shot for you today, and I noticed that I'm like not really focused. I'm not used to the flip. Oh, Ben, you're so cute. He's just... No, Ben. But so I'm gonna try and get focused in so you can see me and not like a forehead or an ear. So sorry about that. But I'm not running that pitch again to do a film properly for you. What have you got rocks for?
Gonna draw on them.
Oh, that's cool.
That on my leg.
That's nice. Shauna's got some rocks because she's going to draw some pictures on them.
They're just to surround the water, and then I'm going to draw on that one.
What are you going to draw on this one?
That's not.
Ben! Oh, lovely. I don't know if you can see it, but my t-shirt says proud to support Galway Hospice. Because because that's the charity that I'm going to do my marathon for. I was in two minds. I wanted to do it for a stillbirth baby charity, which is in Dublin. But then when the opportunity came up to sponsor, you know, a charity that does so much good in Galway, you know, looking after people in the last stages of their life, I thought, you know, I would do this one. So I got 2 t-shirts, so I'm wearing one while training and I'll save one for on the day of running. I'm really nervous. I don't know what I've got myself in for. I've just done 2 laps of the pitch, and as you saw, like that, it was hard. I was out of breath. So I'm hoping it will get easier as I train more. So, because you know, the marathon's 10 miles. So, oh, Ben! You little fecker. And for those of you that don't know, me and my husband have this argument. He thinks feck is a curse. As bad as, you know, F-U-C-K. I, however, don't. I think it's the friendly version of that. You decide. But when I say feck, I'm not actually meaning the vulgar curse, because I wouldn't say that. It's just, for me, it's like saying friggin' or sugar, do you know? Or bloody. So, because when my husband's watching my videos, he's like, you're right, sailor mouth, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not. For me, I think feck is more innocent than the other. So you let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you not? I think if you guys think it's really vulgar of something to say, I wouldn't say it anymore, or try not to. But you know, it's me. I say feck a good bit. So I think we're gonna go, Shauna, and Shauna's gonna show me her hut that her and her friends have built in the woods. So that'll be interesting to see. Okie dokie. Bye bye. Okay, so Shauna is taking me to her fort, but to get to this fort, I have to walk through friggin' knee-high thorny bushes. Oh, so okay, so if you see no more videos from me, I have died in a pit of thorns. Bloody Nora. Do you see what I'm walking through? Oh, I should have just gone home. I saw Shauna's fort and it's cool. So I decided to say to her, come and see where mine and my friend's fort used to be. And this, in there somewhere. Ben. But this used to be my fort and it's all overgrown. There used to be a path that you could walk and it was a windy path. And over here you could go through a little tunnel, and then there was all trees, and it's really sad. I am feeling very old. What do you think? Is your sister old?
Well, she did go to school with Elvis Presley.
This is a joke that the kids have on me. I went to school with Elvis Presley. I'm that old. So I just say yes, but you're in school for many years to come.
Yeah.